have to sleep. It's what keeps you pretty. Who cares if I'm pretty if I fail my final?
Cheaper, don't you see? Baby, nothing comes for free. They say I'm a control freak, driven by greed to succeed. Nobody can stop me, 'cause it's my problem if I wanna pack up and run away. It's my business if I feel the need to smoke and drink and sweat.
Five study tips that actually
내가
work.
만든 쿠키 너를 위해 구웠지 But you know that it ain't for free Yeah 내가 만든 쿠키 너무 부드러우니 자꾸만 더 오르니 나의 초코칩으로 스프링클러 입맛 버리게 만들고 싶어
Your teacher announces the highest and lowest grades on the last exam. Somehow you got the highest. Here's what you did. So back in college, I tried this weird technique called blurting. I pulled out my notes the night before a huge biology exam and reviewed everything for 30 minutes. Then I put my notes away, took out a separate sheet of paper, and wrote down everything that I could remember. Once done, I used a different colored pen to write down everything I forgot, repeated this process, and used other tricks. Follow along. You will not fail your next exam if you try this study technique. Back in high school, I'd always try different ways to study, and I used this technique before one of my hardest history exams. So one night, I took out a piece of paper and wrote down the concept that I wanted to learn. Now, instead of looking at the textbook or my notes, I pretended to teach that concept to someone else. And within minutes, I was able to pinpoint every single one of my knowledge gaps. I'd then review them and sometimes use another technique. Follow along.
Active recall method. Always compile your notes during the semester. After reviewing your notes, create a summary sheet. Master the art of fitting each chapter into a single page. Grab a whiteboard and a marker. Test your brain by writing down everything you remember. Use symbols and abbreviations to make the process quicker. Repeat this step until confident.
How to get 90% in every exam. Use testpapers.co.za to practice past exams. They have papers from grade 12 all the way down to grade 3. Click on your grade and find your subject that you want to practice. Exam papers are arranged by year, and you can find June mock finals in English and Afrikaans with their memo.
Better now that we're older. High school in Jakarta, sort of modern Sparta. Had no chance
Your friend doesn't want to tell you his grade because he knows you scored higher. Here's what you did. Days before the exam, you set up 5 boxes. You studied box 1 every day, you studied box 2 every 2 days, box 3 every 4 days, box 4 every 9 days, and box 5 every 14 days. All your flashcards started in box 1. When you got a card right, you moved it up a box. When you got it wrong, you moved it back a box and followed for more tips.